this stream, or map, I should say. My phone just went all weird. That's weird. I hope I'm not going to have issues again today. Ah, for crying out loud, come on, behave.
So just do it! Make your dreams come true!
Yeah, behave, would you?
I'm trying to. My phone's just having a funny 5 minutes. Hopefully everyone's still out there. I don't know. How's it going, boss?
All right.
Looks like it's come back. There we go. Hey there, not so grumpy dwarf. How's it going? Okay. Hopefully this stream is working.
What?
Yeah, but my phone is just really having some naff minutes. I'm hoping you guys can see the stream. Obviously, I can't at the minute because my phone is just messing up. But let's take that off, get rid of it, and just get on with it. But yes, hi everyone. Right, I need to do a quick shout out actually because there's a couple of people there quickly I want to do. So first of all, yeah, they're not funny anymore. That's the thing with some of these jump scares. After you've done like 1, 2, or 3 in a row, it kind of need to get numb with it. It's usually the first one, then if you leave it like a big huge gap, then you get more scared, to be honest. Obviously, if you're not following Mr. T Miller, I believe Dajel Crew got a shout out earlier. Thank you very much, Mr. Reaper. Obviously, you got T Miller there. Make sure to give him a follow. Thank you very much. I will do Mr. MP7 Reaper. There's that. Yeah, having a great day there, Mr. Dajel Crew. Hopefully you're having a good one as well. Obviously, make sure to follow the mod doctor, Mr. MP7 Reaper, guys, if you're not following already. I did see, obviously, Mr. Not So Grumpy there. Not so underscore grumpy. There we go. And obviously, for the minute, I think the last person is Mr. Dajnet himself. Make sure to click on all of their links and give them a follow and catch them when they do stream because they are putting out some great content in a minute. Unlike me. Haha! Anyway, so I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, that's nothing new to be honest. So since my last stream, actually I do need to. Yes, and thank you very much, Tim, for the screamer there. So since my last stream, yeah, I've kind of become a little bit numb to that now. It must be a Friday thing. So I've come through. I've planted some canola in this field, got it rolled and all prepped. I did put down the McCains over here. I'm kind of thinking of making this little area on the side a bit of a factory area for his. For the simple fact I had some potatoes left over from a contract and I thought, well, might as well put it down and get on with it. So that's there. I do need to get pallets and other things into there first, next, but I can work on that over the winter period. And how you doing there, Mr. Wheels? Obviously, there you go, guys. If you're not following Mr. Wheels as well, obviously he is a fellow member of the SGA. And make sure to give him a follow. And JD West 1, thank you very much for that follow. I'm kind of hoping Neon's around at some point because I may have figured out what the issue is he was having. Yes, so obviously I've got that place down. I haven't really done much, to be honest, since the other day. Let's see what I'm actually doing. I was planning on doing some more contracts because that's one thing I've not been able to do much of. Let's see what we've got. We've got harvesting. Oh, could do that. It's not bad. Sorghum, field 20. Going off to the farmer's market. I can do that one, yep. So let's start that one and sorghum as well. Right, so I'm going to keep just one at a time. So let's go grab my combine first of all. Yes,
One at a time.
Yeah, because obviously I've always found it's easier, especially when it's the same crop. Oh crap,
Yeah.
I need to turn that off. Just do one at a time. Then you're not having any issues. So yeah, yeah. So let me set up my wheel quickly. Totally forgot about doing that. But yeah, how you doing, boss? Anyway.
I'm doing all right.
Yeah, I seen that you
Yeah.
were up really late again this morning. I thought
No,
I'd leave you and
not
Boomer
that
alone.
late. Wasn't that late?
Yes, it was. It was nearly like what 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
Not mine. Nope, I was out of here around 3
Bless him.
and up at 8.
That's terrible. Actually, nearly as bad
Well,
as me
8:30.
because I usually go to bed around about 12, half 12, maybe 1 o'clock, and get up about 6, half 6. It's terrible.
Yeah,
I take it
I
day
have
by
my
night.
days. Sometimes I can sleep really good. Other days I can't. Today was one of those ones I couldn't. I
Ah,
just didn't haven't felt well this morning, but
yeah,
it's
not good.
getting up there
Yes, he is not so grumpy. We will be going over to see what Mr. Dajnet is up to.
in about
After
6 hours.
no, you wish. In a little while, yeah. Right, so A2 Studios TLX 1982 just came out. Looks like the Ford Bronco to you. Ah, okay. Interesting. Actually, one thing I have added in actually this time around is the swath drop thing mod add-on. I want to try and check it out, see what it's like. Obviously, the worst thing is at the minute I haven't got any crops actually ready, so may have to wait till next time around. But definitely want to try that out at some point. Actually, just out of curiosity, did I purchase that other land canola? Nope, it's already harvested. Oh, while I think about it, has anybody on this map had an issue with like field 2 getting a hired helper to work? I may have figured out what the issue is. I know Bodine was having issues the other day. He messaged me about it. I did message NBC what I think it is. Yep. Oh, Mr. Enduro. Jesus, he peeps, boy. Thank you very much for that, screamer again. I might get in after work. Okay, dokie. Um,
Billy is a
well, no problem.
nuisance. He will be gone in 2 weeks. I apologize for this inconvenience.
Really, thank you very much. I'm not a nuisance. So this is something that may or may not be what the issue is. So I've been spoken to Bodine, I think it was Bodine or no Neon, I should say, about this field 2 having an issue getting hired helper on. So the other day I had a contract on field 3 next door here. It was the same crop, but I basically used a hired helper, and for some reason it actually jumped across onto field 2 and started harvesting this part right here. Yeah, which it shouldn't basically. So I'm wondering if some of the land aren't set up quite right. And obviously, if you're starting on this corner, that could be the issue, or this stretch, that could be the issue. So yeah, I did get a nice little extra bonus of potatoes out of that. That's basically what went into McCain's there. But yeah, that could be what the issue is that some people have been having. So this is Underhill Valley, their JD West, by NBCMASTERDAD. Um, there we go. Helps me get the right one. And obviously, if you do !map, that will give you the link for the map. But what you will also need is PV Wolf Creek map and the mod pack to run with this, all in the same folder. You can get that off of the SGA website, or use the mod folder Switcher by Mr. Dashnet, which is also on the SGA mod website there. Right, I gotta figure out where the heck I'm actually going. 9. Right, where's the best way to... So down there, there we go. Hey, Sal Bridges, how you doing? Right, so down here, turn left. Yeah, okay. But
Hello,
yeah,
Mr. Reaper.
yeah, Mr. Reaper's here. It's unusual.
Thanks for the shout out. I know, daytime and week during
I
the
know.
week.
I feel honoured. Yeah. So actually, yeah. What? Why are you in chat, Mr. Reaper? Are you on like a day off or something at the minute? Out of interest, or holiday or something? Because normally you're at work and doing stuff like that. It's like unusual. It's nice. I like it.
Oh, that's not a
Oh.
good reason.
Well, I hope you feel a lot better soon, bud. But yeah, all these guys that are getting shout-outs, please guys, make sure to click on their links and give them a follow and catch them when they're next live. Because they are great streamers, all of them. I think I should have gone to the next one. Oh well. Time to do a bit of off-road driving, I think. Because my field is right there that I want. But obviously, if you've got any questions about the maps, this map, you're more than welcome to drop it in chat. And obviously, if I can answer it, I will. So at the minute, one thing I am doing is experimenting a little bit with animal pens. Obviously, for anyone who knows Dave's next map, it's going to have some additional animals on there. Obviously, he can explain more later. But I'm going to try and set up some new animal pens just for these new animals. And my test animal pen, I suppose is the best way to put it. If I've got it installed here, I don't know. I'm hoping I do. Animals. So the one I've started on is a sheep pen. It was something I wanted to do myself, just to try and figure things out, and that's basically it. Obviously, it's got grass going around the outside. Underneath the actual shed itself is dirt. And then also you got your shed, your unloading and loading areas and stuff. It's just simple. I was actually quite surprised. It's just how easy that was to do. But obviously having
Where's the
what?
water? Did you make it so they need
Yep,
water?
this one's got water. Yeah, so you got obviously the animal trigger on the far end. You got water, and you got your food unload, and then obviously just to this side of the food unload is where your pallets spawn out.
Mm-hmm.
And the nice thing is it's error free. Not sure about the actual picture. I need to redo it on down here. But yeah, I've upped it to 50 for the minute. One thing I was going to ask is there a way of changing the amount of animals you see in the pen visually, or is it set to like 20 or something?
Yeah, it should be a visible animals in there. If not, there. Look at the pig barn because it does have a setting in that
Is
one.
there? Okay.
If
I wasn't
yeah, the
sure. I
pig.
haven't quite got around to the pigsties yet. So yeah, so this is something.
It should. It's universal. I just don't remember what the line is. I
Yeah.
did it. I saw it when I was in my
Okay.
truffle hunting.
I
I
will
set my
have to have a look.
visibility to 50
Okay, I'll have to have a look at that.
because they're spread out.
Because I
Yep.
think 20 sheep. Okay, that's not bad for that size, but obviously I would like it to show maybe a few more because there's a lot of space around. But yeah, obviously I am going to be working on a couple of other pens at some point, probably over the weekend if I can, as well as a few things for Dave. So yeah, so I was quite surprised at just how easy that was. And obviously a big thank you to Shy Wizard as well, because it was his video that on YouTube that helps me out with that. So yay! So with that Team Miller, probably not. I'm guessing the aim now, really for the storages wise, it's going to be using like the giant script ones now, instead of using like those little ones. And then obviously having the Bauer Logistics as like your main hub, as it were, for the storage. Because I think at the minute it's about 50,000. Maybe a bit more. Can't remember. It's been a while since I looked at that XML for the capacity, but yeah. That's how it's got to be basically set up, having the small ones around near your factories, like the one that you did, Tima, there. And then just having the barrel logistics set up as like a central hub, really. Yeah, so that's the kind of thing. So, hey, Oppies, how you doing? Obviously, if I've missed anybody, I'm really sorry. That first part of the stream just went totally bonkers with everyone, Mr. Dajel crew raiding and everyone saying hi and the screams and this and that. You're doing great, good. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. Actually, I feel a little bit rested-ish today. I've basically been out most of the day, but sat on my butt, which is kind of nice. Yes. Jeez. Thank you, Oppies, for that screamer. Yeah. Joys of families having issues. Oh, yeah. There we go. So, we're slowly getting there. Yeah, try to build up my money, because one thing I do need to invest in is probably a wheel loader at the minute, or something similar. Even if I can just lease it temporarily, I really need to get some ore to make some nails. Well, Billy is done and dusted. I am that. Yes, that is definitely my saying. Yeah, the mother-in-law, basically, her TV died yesterday. So we took our spare one from the bedroom over to hers this morning.
Billy is a nuisance. He will be gone in 2 weeks. I apologize for this inconvenience.
No, I won't. And thank you very much, Oppies, there, for Billy is a nuisance. At the minute he is.
He'll be gone in 2 weeks.
I don't know. Actually, to be honest, the next 2 weeks my daughter is off, so I have no idea what is going to happen. If I can even tease her into maybe joining us in the stream, I think it'd be kind of nice to get her on here. Yes, Doe. And how you doing there, Rich Trains? The only thing is, my throat is killing me at the minute. I don't know why. Oh, I missed a bit. I'm not going to miss any. Yeah, so obviously on Dave's... Yeah, probably is talking too much. I got me coffee here, so I'm drinking that as well, so that's cool. He will be gone from the stream in 2 hours. Low. Yeah. Well, actually, that is very true, because that is my Friday stream. It's a 2-hour stream, just to sort of kick into when the real master of streaming and modding comes in, Mr. Dajnet. Try to wind them up for you, so get them all hot and flustered. So what have you been working on recently then? Anything good?
Nope. Just the usual. Some little bit here, a little bit there.
Okay.
Trying to figure some stuff out. No sleep.
Yeah.
So I was around that animal thing for hours yesterday.
Still no luck?
I haven't heard from him, but he was still having issues, so when...
That is a shame. I hope they haven't set like a animal limit as well. That would be a pain.
No, there's no animal limit, I don't think. I don't think there is, but
yeah.
he's got some funky things that I can't even explain.
Ah, okay.
The path, last I left off, he had a pathing issue, but everything looked good in his path, but it still said it couldn't find the i3D, so I have no idea why that. That, to me, it's usually just overlooking something, you know?
Yeah.
Not seeing a capital letter or a space at the end or something like that.
Right. Where are you there? I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Righty. Trailer. I need a trailer. And yeah, so at some point I do want to get down a smelter if I can, by the way, guys. Obviously, one of the main things I need is nails to make pallets. Obviously, now that I've got at least one factory down, I do need to get in and try and get them being produced. I've already purchased a ore mine, which is one thing. I've also got the pallet co already. The sawmill is currently producing planks, so obviously the only thing I do need now is the nails, so that's something I really want to get in and up and running, hopefully today if I can. Still waiting on the rest of my crops to become ready, just out of curiosity how they're doing. Nearly there. Nearly there. Just waiting on these 3 at the moment. But yeah, mainly try to get some contracts done to finish that achievement off, because I very rarely get a chance to do that. So I'll be taking the truck and that away in a little while, getting that filled up. Right, here we go. Oh yeah. But yeah, Zed, what are you guys up to at the minute? Anything exciting out there? Apart from listening to me rabbit on? Right. But yeah, on this.
Nope, listening to you is the most exciting part of my day.
Oh, how boring is that? Jeez. Cool. I'd rather hear chalk go down the chalkboard, or nails down the chalkboard. Hey, Crazy Skull Man, how you doing? I am doing really well, thanks. And yourself? Yes, I'm stuck with my daughter for the next 2 weeks. Not sure what we're going to be doing yet, to be honest.
You're stuck with her.
Yeah,
That sounds
it's
like you're oh,
Easter holiday
man.
time, so yeah, not sure what we're going to be getting up to. I know at some point she does want to get with one of her old friends. They don't live around here anymore. But they've kind of got a party or something going on in town. So I know we'll be getting rid of her for a couple of hours at least. And Desiree 9900, thank you very much for that follow. And how are you doing today? Yeah, let's see. I just held down food for the first time in a few days. Oh, good. Well, that's a good sign, Mr. Reaper. That is for sure. Right. Bored to death. Can't find anything to mess up in Giants editor today. How you getting on with that map there, Mr. Cope? I noticed you started again. I need to turn that off. Keep turning it on. No, it's terrible. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I was kind of lurking in your stream. Was it yesterday or the day before? When you started doing that map again. Doing well, thanks. Good. And hello there, Desiree. And obviously, welcome in. I know on Tuesday, actually, I do have to go out, unfortunately. I'll take the mother-in-law into town to do some shopping. So, yeah. May have to actually buy her a new TV unless somebody gets one over the weekend for her. But yeah, my wife and daughter are kind of on a bit of a watch fest at the minute for the Marvel films. They're up to Infinity War, but they want to try and get that cleared by the weekend, and then next week it's going to be Jurassic World and Jurassic Park films. It's going to be great. Oh. To be honest, I don't mind them, but yeah, watching them back to back, yeah, it's going to be a nightmare.
Come on, you don't binge watch stuff, Billy?
To be honest, I've seen those films so many times. I know them, the scripts back to front, to be honest. At the minute, let's see, on my current watch list that I'm still watching is, oh crap. House MD, what you want to call it. It's got Hugh Laurie as a doctor. That I'm kind of enjoying actually.
That's old.
I know, but I'm up to season I think 6 now.
I think I've seen them all. It was a good show.
Yeah, I think it's up to the point where he's either about to be put in jail, or it's getting very close to that part. Because I've seen it in like the trailers for the season. It's getting close to that part. Yes. This doctor who's always high on drugs is not good. But what's new? I started to stop and stop and stop. Get. Alright, okay. Yeah, you need to find something that's going to keep you occupied there, Mr. Cope. I'll say no, streaming is a good one. I know you've obviously joined the Crusaders now, so maybe see if you can maybe jump in on one of their multiplayers with Mr. Dajjal Crew and the guys. That'll keep you busy. Yes. Ooh, that's something I was going to ask you. Those harvester trailers for the orchards, trees. Have you tried combining them into one?
Can't do it.
It can't be done
Different filter. It has to. You can't put multiples on the one vine cutter.
now? Oh, that is a freaking pain in the bum.
Yep.
Okay then, that scraps that idea then. Because I was kind of hoping to sort of combine them into one trailer, but have different configurations for each.
You can have one i3D, and
Yeah,
I guess, but you gotta have different XMLs for them.
that is a pain.
Yeah, and life is that way sometimes.
Yep. Giants, sort yourselves out. Oh. I don't know. Yeah, so I'll probably be tackling that over the weekend. That should be quite an easy one, to be honest. And I'll make a start of getting some of those animal pens set up. Joy! Yes. I had pizza earlier and it's starting to come back up. It was not good. Keep burping. But saying that, obviously, because obviously my wife has to have gluten and dairy-free products. We've been trying, or she should say, she's been trying lots of different types of pizzas and stuff. And a lot of these pre-made pizzas are just friggin' naff. So the other day when we were actually in the shops, we found some gluten-free pizza bases. I actually grabbed a packet, and tonight I actually made one myself. And obviously used like tomato passata, some herbs, a bit of cheese, ham, tomatoes, and all that on there. She said it was absolutely gorgeous, the best one she's had in ages. So we're definitely going to be getting some more of them, so that's kind of cool. But yes, very, very good. There we go, it didn't take too long, did it? Da, 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 da. So that's you. Yes. Here we go. There we go. There we are. Right, you can stay there for the moment. And this is going to the farmer's market up here. So I've got to remember where I need to go. So back onto the road, up, turn left, down to the bottom, right. Okay. You get to see a little bit more of the map for anyone who hasn't seen it yet, so that's kind of nice for you guys. But yeah, it's you'll recognise a lot of it from obviously Elm Creek. So this is kind of like where the starter farm would have been, to give you an idea of where you are. But yeah, it is a lot better, I think, the way that NBC's done it. And obviously, Dajnet done a edit of Elm Creek as well, which is obviously Wolf Creek. And all are great maps, to be honest. But yeah, I like it. It's not too hilly. A lot of the fields are quite a good size to start off with, but you do have like the bigger ones as well, which is really good. And I don't know if it's just me, but that bumper looks a little low. No, that's fine. Okay.
Nope, it's just you. No, I can.
Yeah, so it's got those fields on the inner area of the map, but then around the outside, obviously that is where it's like a no man's land. It's just all trees. If you want to buy a plot and start there creating fields, you're more than welcome to. Obviously, the only thing I find is the money in contracts is a little bit low, which is why I actually went in and edited the contracts. Only added a little bit extra money in. I thought it was a bit more realistic, should we say. Actually, I'm trying to think, what was the price for this one anyway? Because I think I just added a 0 onto it. No, it couldn't have been a 0. What did I add on there? I have no idea. But yeah, this was only shown about $1,000, and I thought that was just very low for a contract, really. But the nice thing is doing all these little edits, I kind of get an idea on map making as well. And not that I'm going to be doing one, by the way, guys, yet. I've got a lot still to learn. Righty, so, yeah. This is kind of where the no man's land, as it were, sort of starts out. The nice thing is obviously you've got the sawmill over there, and just right across from it is a big area of grass. If you wanted to, you could actually buy that to start off with if you wanted to, and make a nice big field in there, and farmyard. So you're right across from the animal dealer as well, so yeah, very cool. And right up here, turn right if I'm rightly. Yep. I still need to put down a sell point actually at some point for chipboard and the resin. I don't have one at the moment. Which is kind of annoying, really. There we go. Still trying to figure out what that other unload area is for, to be honest. Because everything seems to come to this one. Oh, it must be grains, of course. There we go, so I don't really need any of that, but if there's any left I will keep it. Easy, come on, come on. Because I can make bread out of it. Flour. There we go. 1,000, is it worth it? Not really. Hey there, Zippy, how's it going, bud? Right, so that's finished, so we'll collect you. And we'll... Field 43, okay. So, where's 43? Okay, that little strip right there by the choo-choo station. Nice and easy. Alright then. So yeah, NBC has done a great job on this one. And who knows, his next one may be even bigger and better. If he does another one, that is. I still want to see Mr. Reaper's map. I know he's done one. But But yeah, you got a nice bit, little, well, not a big forest, but a good sized forestry area here that you can start cutting down as well, guys. Make a little bit of money that way. Come on, come on, dude. This is the only hill vehicles seem to struggle on, but they get there. Actually, I'd love to see Mr. Wheels do a map. I wonder what it'd be like. I'm sort of getting images now of combines in trees and trees, not trees, tractors sitting on bales. Bless him. And tons of greenhouses. Yes, exactly. I did it. PV on chart Reavers Edition landscaping. Aha, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't know where I'd start, to be honest, with a map. I really don't know. But I'm thinking maybe the next farm sim game, PC game this is, guys, I may look into doing a map of my own. I don't know if that's going to be a big May, so we'll see. Oh yeah, you can do it like, yeah, definitely. It's called Save Game 3. Fair enough, Mr. Reaper. Fair enough. Reaper could do a Cajun map. Yeah, full of swamps and of crocodiles. And if you get too close, you get pulled down. Or the crocodile. You can actually fish for the crocodiles, catch them, throw them on the barbecue. Yeah, there we go. Right, I want this one here. See, now that's one part I would definitely paint over. Is that little square in front of his. It seems like every map people always leave this right here. I don't know why. It's kind of useless. You could quite easily paint that in and extend that field out a little bit further, to be honest. Right, so I do need my combine. It's only down the road, so it's not too bad of a distance to go. Right. Sorry, whoever's field this is. I'm gonna drive on it again. Oops, that helps. I will catch up with chat in just a sec once I've got this on. La 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 la. Nope, wrong one. No. Cool. And don't forget the alpacas. Don't know. Yeah, obviously that you definitely need an animator for that. And at the minute we're lacking on them. If I could make the sheep have longer legs and stuff like that, then yeah. We could have some form of an alpaca, I guess. Tezable. You lot are tezable. There we go. I would only have a few fill types. Yeah. Also, the nice thing is, with obviously the way the productions are being set up now, most, if not all, of the productions can actually then be put onto any map. So if you did do a map, Mr. Reaper, you could quite easily use as many or as few of those factories as you wanted. But yeah, obviously you could limit the crops, I guess, to your area. And just out of curiosity, what is Bowden? Or whatever it's pronounced. I've never actually heard of that. Obviously I've heard of the crawfish, sugarcane, rice, corn and cotton. It's just that first one I have no ideas. Oh, tree. See, I'm actually going to have to Google that, ain't I now? Hang on. Bowden. What in the heck is a Bowden? B-O-U-D-I-N. See, according to this, it's a type of sausage. Okay. Leaves me thinking it was like a crop. It looks a bit like black pudding, to be honest. In some of these pictures, oh, that is black pudding. Okay. Interesting. Homemade Bowden Cajun sausages, Louisiana style. Let's see what's in there. So you got pork shoulder with some fat, chicken livers, celery stalks, cloves of garlic, peppers. Ooh, okay, interesting. Hmm. I guess that's something you throw on the barbecue, is it? And oh, is that twisted again? That is friggin' weird. I'm gonna have to have a look at that. Something in right. Oh, Mr. T. Miller coming in with a rip. And thank you, T. Miller, for the RIP. Much appreciated. Yes, Mr. Reaper has that effect on people. He certainly does. Men, women, you name it. Yeah, obviously. Game Paul with the applause, yeah. Obviously, if you've never watched Mr. Reaper, I would definitely recommend it. He has a great singing voice. There we go. Righty. Field number 2. There we go. Hopefully that guy can stay straight, or I can at least. Okay, everyone, let's get this straight. I don't share my back. Yes, we know, Mr. Reaper. Okay, Team Miller, off to bed, young man. Obviously, we'll see you tomorrow, bud. Now, one thing I will say is I won't let my daughter loose on here again. She did a contract on that field just across from me and forgot to lift up the cultivator, and obviously was taking out parts of the road, so yeah, not good. I want to finish the silk factory this weekend. Yeah, definitely. And obviously, like I said, if you need any help with that, just give us a shout. As always, to be honest. So yeah, contract on 12.3 is 10%. Oh, okay. Bless her cotton socks. Yes, exactly, Mr. Reaper. Yeah, she didn't realise that it doesn't do it like automatically, so yeah. Lots of XML work, yeah. That's pretty much all you've got left to do, so you're nearly there. You're definitely nearly there. Yeah, Mr. Reaper's voice is like an angel. uh, you guys killed me. Well, that's not bad. Half full on one stretch. Nice. Oh. Yeah, so just gonna chill out for a little while, I think. Do a few contracts. I don't know if there's any more going to pop up actually. Put that on cruise. I think you should be okay there. Let's see if I can get this to bring any more up. Because it's either that or just run through the night. And to be honest, 1, 2 fields there are ready, so I'm hoping they're going to pop up. Oop, cultivate, harvest. Let's see, this is ridiculous. Field 2. Okay, yeah, it's a small field, so... But yeah, I think these prices are definitely lacking. Let's see, cultivate, cultivate. Ooh, there we go, that's not bad. Ooh. Ooh. Mr. Buy Tacos. Who else we got here? We've got Mr. Boomhauer. We've got Yosho, Mr. Jababo, Casket, Impact, and also I'm doing for it. Well, I definitely know what I'm going to be doing next. I'm going to accept that. Oop. There we go. Spuds are great. And hats off to you as well, Mr. Reaper. Hats off. Right, let's get this extended. And I'm actually going to lease a piece of equipment that I've not actually leased or owned in 22 yet. And it is the old potato plant harvester, this guy. I have not used this at all yet. I am going to add that in because... Actually, nah, let's leave that off. Save that a bit of money. I'm going to just lease that. I'm going to put it on hired helper. And... let's get this down to the field and started. This is a nice vehicle, isn't it? Might have to do some edits. Create a nice one for Dave's next map. Actually, I don't even know what the capacity on this thing is. What is the capacity on this? Let's see. It's 22.5. Oh, that's not bad, actually, I suppose. I'm thinking of that big field on Canyon Crossing. A couple of these on there. Maybe 4, 5, 6. Set them off different sections of the field. Yeah, that'd be fine. Get that harvest done pretty quickly, actually. Right, so let's see. Straight down the road. Yeah, obviously one edit I'd do is make it drive a little bit faster. I think 27 is a little bit slow. I know it's realistic, but yeah. On a 16x map, you certainly don't want to be doing 27.
Put it on a trailer.
Where's the fun in that? I mean, having to fork out on more equipment. And again, I could just grab Mr. Reaper's one. Right, so we need to unfold this. Let's cut away. We will let you test that for us. Alright, 21. I think that's that far one, isn't it? Yeah. I was almost thinking it was this one right here that I'm going past, but I think that's Sugar Beets actually. So.
Hello there.
Hello there, Enduro, Mr. 39. Yep, like 55 miles per hour sounds better. Yeah, definitely. See, I'm not too bothered about the colour and that, but yeah, I think the speeds are a little bit slow on these things. But the nice thing is, well, with this map, is obviously if you have a contract, and obviously the hired helper gets a bit closer to the roads on most maps, they tend to find the collision on the road a bit of a nightmare. So not having roads set up is great on this map, that's for sure. Right, just out of curiosity, let's have a little look in the inside. Oh. Ew, very swish. Ah. Yeah, I've not actually looked in this before. That's terrible. Okay, let's see if we can get this lined up. And hired helper can do this. There we go. That's a roundabout right. So hired helper. That is a look at all those potatoes coming through. Wow. Yep.
Hello there.
Hello there, Mr. Reaper. Yes. Not bad actually, not too bad. Yeah, so that is Obi-Wan Kenobi from Star Wars, Mr. Reaper, if you're not aware. There we go. Oh, sounds like there's a train to go past. Yep. Had to use that the other day. It was a waste of time, to be honest. I actually felt like I lost money on a contract rather than making any. Yep, definitely the richer folk. Hello there. Yes. There we go. Right. Just leave you there a sec. Actually, one thing I do need to do is go grab a drink in just a second. So what I'll do is I'll pop this on a hired helper for a little while, go grab a drink, and then I'll be straight back. Lol, actually, he was a hermit. Yeah, he was. In the deserts of Tatooine. Actually, let's turn that down. Don't want the time to go too quickly yet. He owned a droid, apparently. Yeah. And he didn't even realise it. Right, so I think that's lined up around about right, so let's put that there. I'm going to leave it on the same screen, but I'll just be a couple minutes. I'll go grab a drink, and I'll be straight back, guys. Hey there, Tosk. How you doing? I got a message from NBC. What's this? Not sure why it's doing that. I looked at the i3D and everything looks good. Okay. Strange. Yeah, it was just replied to that field 2 and 3 message I whispered to him about earlier. Right, how is he doing? So you're finished, or nearly? Time to get this guy on the move. We're out. I can show the map off a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, so I've actually only released this trailer for a little while, just to try it out, see what it's like. Some of these contracts. I think it's more. See, when I see a trailer like this, I think more of a mining type trailer. I don't know why. Looks pretty nifty. Yeah, it does, doesn't it, actually? And obviously it's a side dumper, so I think that's why I tend to stay away from it. Because it seems like it'll tip over the ground too much. But, yeah. So, let's see how we get on with this anyway. Let's see. Do that. Hopefully I'm not going to run over the crops. It looks like I'm going to be okay. Choo-choo train! There we go, that's not bad. I'll have to come back in a minute, just get that topped off. Alright, so let's jump in here. Yeah, I think the capacity on that trailer is a little bit low as well. I'm starting to try some of these different trailers out in harvesters, and they're starting to bug me a little bit. I should stick to the ones I usually go for. We use those on It's a very useful trailer, is it? Okay. So, actually, as you know, the trailer, is it a lot like what's in game? Like the capacity and everything like that? Because it seems very low of a capacity for such a biggish trailer. So where's this sorghum going? Because I can't remember. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Where are you there? So that one, wasn't it? This is going to the farmer's market. Okay. In cab, doing my own bit of driving here. And those items are point. All depends on. Ah, okay. Yeah, because I don't want to be going back and forth so much. So what's that? That's a 16.8. Definitely needs a bigger trailer than that. See, I've got one of these already. The only thing I find is it is a bit tricky to get it to load up when it's getting quite full. I think it'd be a bit too high for that potato. So now is this the one? Yeah, this is the Mr. Cope's one that he's done for his. Actually, I forgot to update it. Oh, dang it. These are handy. The only thing that puts me off is the tipping.
Tippity doo da tip. Oh.
Yeah, obviously, if you're in like a building, let's say for instance, like the train silo area, obviously that is a nightmare to unload. Oh, I have no idea what I want to go for.
Go in that one. Go for that one.
Which one?
And you're editing it, right?
Editing? What? Editing what?
Oh, I thought I'm not paying attention. Apparently,
Oh,
I
you're
thought
not.
you were gonna.
Oh,
You
fine.
can make a mod out of that and change the tip angle.
Yeah, true. I might do that actually. See,
I've done it
he's
before.
terrible. I know you did it with Oh, which one was it? It was in 19, wasn't it? It was one of the
I don't remember.
Dumbers or something, wasn't it? You lowered it down.
Yeah, lowered it so it didn't hit the ceiling.
Yeah.
It does have a degree of angle there that you can stop it, you know. Just thinking out loud.
Ah, okay, Reaper. Interesting. And smoke. Oh, cripes. Hang on. Smokeless Joe, how you doing there? Does it also have a sliding floor though? I don't think so. I don't know. Not the usual one I go for is like one of the crampy trailers. That big. There's one on the mod hub that was part of the base game in 19. That's the one I usually go for. And obviously, thank you Tosk for the 5 bitties, much appreciated. Obviously in 19 so far, the only one I've really used is like the pace setter, that B train. Obviously only because I've edited them myself. And then a couple of these smaller trailers like the one on the back of this tractor at the minute. That's about the only ones I've really used. But yeah, really need to try and use some of these other ones. See the other option, because obviously being potatoes, we do have that guy there, but that's only 24. Eesh, that's low. Sugar beets. Yeah, something like that maybe. But yeah, even that, I just think it must be just me being really much of a pain in the ass. Excuse my French. I just feel like some of these capacities seem to be really low. I don't know how guys on console can do it. Obviously, I know like the Phoenix pack. Obviously, they got the unrealistic capacity now on some of their stuff. Actually, talking about 82 Studios, actually. Um, so for anyone who's interested, obviously Hispano Modding, obviously they've done some like container pack. What's on the in-game mod hub? They're doing a sort of flatbed version of it, where it can sort of fold up and unfold. They've actually been speaking to 82 Studios, Dave, and he's aiming to actually add in the same auto-loading script or whatever it is to that pack that he's doing at the minute, the flatbed. He's been off ill for the last week or so. But yeah, he's been given permission to use it by 82 Studios. So obviously, once that comes out, it'll be able to auto-load pallets onto the trailer. It's kind of cool. Obviously, I think it's just set as basically like a tipped trailer, really. So yeah. But yeah, however 82 Studios has done it, Reaper, yeah, that's going to be added in. I seen a post on Facebook for it. Oh, was it yesterday? I think it was. Which is really kind of cool. It's nice how one modder is helping out another modder. Because the big thing as well at the minute, the Hispano modding, they're they've basically been accused of stealing mods, so the containers and stuff like that, the lifter, from like an earlier game modder or something like that. Obviously, they've got evidence that they're going to be going live later on today, I believe, on Twitch to address these allegations. It's more of a field type, like the silo. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping that myself, at least anyway, I'm going to try and get in there and see if I can actually use the UAL for it, Universal Autoload script, and set it up that way. So it's one thing I've never actually done is anything with the UAL. Obviously, I've watched Dave doing it, and then it seems really quite easy, to be honest. You just define the area for it to load onto, and then do a bit of XML work, and you should be fine. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it, to be honest. Flatbed. Be nice if he released the train that he's doing as well, because it'll have the carriages um, that can be used with those containers. I think that'd be kind of cool on a map of some form. Right, so let's get this contract finished off anyway, because he should be finished by now on that field. Then we can just focus on that potato field for the rest of the stream. I can definitely see me just running back and forth all the time with it. Here we go. But yeah, one thing with this map as well, for anyone just starting out, make sure to keep your eyes open everywhere, and I'm literally mean everywhere, because there is literally collectibles here, there, and everywhere. I find that just at that crossing in front of us there, I think I found about 5 different collectibles. There we go. Oh, nearly there. There we go. So yeah, just bear that in mind.
Hello there.
Ah, Surfing Cowboy Gaming. Hello there. And thank you very much there, Colin Jedi, I should say, 411. Much appreciated, and welcome on in. I think that was perfect timing, really. A Jedi, and then Mr. Obi-Wan Kenobi saying hello. Righty. Let's drop you. There we go. Fold that up. And I think we'll just leave that there for the minute, because there's probably going to be more contracts in a little while. That's going to require this guy, so it's fine. There we go. So how was that contract doing? It's 96%, so a few more litres and that'll be that finished off. Might even be able to get a little bit myself. To be honest, with what's left in there, not. Oh, jeez, they're really being stingy with these contracts lately. Normally, you used to have like half a trailer's worth left over for yourself. Now it seems you're lucky to get a 1,000 litres out of it. But yeah, how you doing there, surfing? Obviously, if you're not following Mr. Surfing Cowboy Gaming, guys, make sure to click on his link, give him a follow, and catch him when he next goes live. Obviously, he is the one that's done PV Uncharted Revisited. He's done the Cogent Storages, for anyone who knows what that is. And he's basically working on some bale storages at the moment, using basically the same buildings as Cogent, so yeah, definitely well worth checking him out. He was actually doing a little bit of modding yesterday on those bale storages, kind of like that program that he's using currently to create the little ground decals and stuff. It's kind of cool. Not too bad, just waking up. Yeah. So he is in Hawaii, guys, if you weren't aware. So that's why he is just waking up at the minute. It's not that he's a lazy bugger, but yeah. Right. I don't know if that is that going to be full. Let me just jump over to the truck there to see if I can get any more into it. Nope, it's full. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to have to get a better trailer than that. That is disgusting. Ba-ba-da-ba-dum. I'll have to look at the capacity because I want to at least get a couple of loads out of that harvester, really. Now, obviously I don't want anything too high because obviously the unload is a bit of a trick. And let's cut across here a minute. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. It's only 7:15 AM there, is it? Oh, okay. Yes. 7:15 AM. That time of the morning, I was just finishing off my breakfast. It's nuts. Totally bonkers. At some point, I want to get some cows on here as well. I've got my sheep, so I've got my chickens on here now. But definitely need to get in and sort out some cows. I think I've got enough to at least get them a few started. Got silage bales, hay, straw, so that's cool. Just need to get some of that mineral feed and should be fine really. And a mixer obviously. Right. Stop. There we go. Fudge. Didn't mean to do that. Dang it. Don't you just hate when that happens? How much is really... Yeah, see? Literally only getting 1,600 left out of that contract. Yeah, it's not much. It's kind of ridiculous to be honest, but it's a little bit extra money. I was kind of hoping to have some for myself to make some flour, but yeah, well. So I think I got it sorted. I get to bed till midnight. I'm not going to be awake this early. Yeah, I'm wondering what he got. Team Miller is from the future and Surfing Cowboys from the past. Yes! Yeah, obviously Team Miller is in the Philippines. Obviously he's, I think, time-wise now it's about just after 1 o'clock in the morning, if I remember rightly. Then obviously John, Surfing Cowboy there, he's just started his Friday morning, so yep. How do you think I feel with all you? Obviously, you've got to remember where Team Miller is, Surfing Cowboy Gaming, and I've got everybody in America and try to remember where each of you guys are. So to get a rough idea on time wise. So obviously I know that Dave, he's like 5 hours difference to me, behind me. Obviously, where I am is what 20 past 6 almost. You can see it in the top right corner there. In the evening for me. So for Dave, knock that back. So it's what 20 past 1 almost. So yeah. Then you got Boomhauer, who, if I remember rightly, he's an hour behind Dave. So obviously that'd be like 12. Oh my goodness. Then try to remember all of you guys as well. Yeah. And obviously you got Enduro, who's just living on Mars. Oh, yeah, what's the weather like on Mars at the minute, Mr. Enduro? Out of interest. Oh. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping that this field here and my sunflowers are going to be ready soon. I've also got the cornfield at the back that will need to be harvested, so I'm thinking it's September, which is next month in game, which will be my next in-game day, to be honest. Should be ready, hopefully. There we go. Still getting a little bit of jittering around, so got to keep an eye on that. Ba -ba 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 -bam. Let's see. Let's drop this here for the minute. And go grab that TLX quickly. There we go. It's 7:30 in the evening in South Africa, is it? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. Yeah, and obviously you got like Pompey's who's in South Africa. You got 2022 fireman guy who's in Australia. Let's remember the time for him. Yeah. Hey. Right, I have no idea where I'm going with this. Oh, is it the train? Really? Please don't say it's the train. Contracts there. It is Goldcrest Valley. Oh, dang. Oh. Okay. That's fine, actually. That's fine. Hopefully, the last time I used the train, I never actually made any profit on it extra crops. It was ridiculous. So I need to remember to figure out how much I need. I think it's what, 85% roughly? Anything left over is mine. I don't care. It's almost like either Giants is removed that little bonus that everyone gets with the train system for selling additional crops, or something with the map, I'm not sure. Oh, missed the sign, look at that. I am good at driving. Occasionally. Yeah, so at the minute I actually own this front Panico building. I just need to get the products in there. Here we go. Yeah, I do like this Winter Wolf actually. It's kind of like a
Do you?
hauling truck. Yeah, it's not bad actually.
Oh, nice. I'm glad you like it.
Ah, cool. Yeah, and it's made by somebody called Dave as well. So, um, is there plant life yet? No, I don't think so actually. If there is, he's probably eaten it all. Cardboard boxes last. Aye, you guys are crazy. Right, so let's get rid of this bleeding trailer. Yeah, I may actually do a little edit on that one. See, actually, one thing I will say about this trailer, when I actually see it with that little bit on the back, I always think that it should be like 2 or 3 of these trailers hooked up together in like a tandem. But obviously, there's no actual connector or anything there to be able to do it. The only reason I think of that is obviously in 19, I don't know if it's been switched over yet. I think it is actually. There's a trailer very similar to this, but you could hook up multiple ones behind. So, yes. Anywho, let's go return this. It was only leased, so just to try it out. But yeah, capacity-wise, that is just too small for me. Right. Let's drop you here. There we go. Let's find something a little bit more. Right, return. There we go. No breathing atmosphere is needed. It's just a box. Right, let's see. So, yeah, because this is what I usually go for, the Brentners. I love these. You can actually hook multiple ones up together, and you can reconfigure it as a flatbed as well, which is really kind of cool. So what was the capacity on that? So that's only 16. What's the harvester? So give an idea. So what we need at least 50 really, if we can. Okay. Let's see. You don't take potatoes. You almost big enough. I don't think you can. I don't think you can because you're. You could. I've not used a Stroutman yet. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. See, that's got a no bag capacity. It's a little bit cheap than those two. Ooh, I'm trying to save money. Let's go with that one. What designs do we have? Chunky wheels, not really bothered. Unloading mechanism? What's that mean? Design 1, design 2. I see no difference at all. But let's try design 2. Lease. And yes, it does do potatoes before I jump out. Obviously, I am going to need to get a tractor. So let's go. Actually, I wonder. I haven't a thought. I'm pretty sure you can hook up on the back of this thing. It's really loud, so that's why I keep going out. I've got a couple of thousand left. Yeah. Right, let's see if this will do it or not. Pretty sure it will. Yes. That saves a little bit of time. Oh yes, that is a lot better. I don't know if it's realistic, but it will do. I like that. Well, if I remember rightly, these, yeah, they do. Sides can go down. Nice. Get that front to go. Oh, jeez. Mouse control's not good. And the only issue it might have is that little bit at the back. So, if I spin around, that should solve that issue. Yep. Oh yeah, that's fine. Yep. I like it. Actually, it's not a bad little trailer, that, isn't it? Not too bad. Just got a little enough clearance there, so cool. Coolio. Right, so what am I up to? So yeah, cause you see a tandem axle truck in the fields. Okay, that's only me when it's sugarcane season, cause I have to be on the field. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Reaper, bless his cotton socks, does a lot of field work. I think it's refuelings, isn't it? Like you've the vehicles, combines and such. Alright. He is going to be a little while before he's full, so let's have a look and see what we've got next. We've got to collect that. See, naff. That's not too bad. We've got some canola going to silver run, so that's a nice easy one. So let's accept that one. We're going to field 14 for that one. Right, so map. Told you I was going to have another contract come up. Where are we? 14. Cross the road. So trying to figure out how I get up there. So you can come in there. Okay. Let's just figure it out, hey. Actually, that road would be probably best, then cut up. If I can, I'm going to try and go around the back of where the firehouse there is. Nylon socks, bud. I'm fancy. Are you sure they're not cold? Are you sure? Are they the stretchy nylon socks as well? Almost like tights. What? Some men wear tights. Not me personally, but I know some men do.
It's
Anyway,
true.
yes. Actually, they are really good actually if it's very cold weather. Stick a pair of tights on and you'll stay nice and cozy for ages. And no, I'm not talking from personal experience, but that's what I've heard.
Hey, don't mind wearing tights next time. For this camera.
Right, I need to get that field over there. That ain't gonna work. Let's try up here a sec. Wow, whoever placed that fence in did a terrible job. Look at it. It's sort of all
Awful.
skew if. Yeah, it ain't straight, that's for sure. Sorry. I got a feeling this is Boomhauer's field. Let's see. Yeah, it is. Cool. I'm going to destroy some of his crops. Hey there, Ghost. How you doing? Cotton, I think it was something that wipe your bum. Really? I use paper. Right. Ooh, surfing! Out of interest, if you're still there, which I'm guessing you actually just commented. How did you get on with the swathing this morning? I kinda was in and out of your stream early this morning. I seen you were running it. I think the only thing I would probably do is a headland going around first, and then do the center area. It doesn't work on wheat. But I thought it did. I thought it was wheat, barley, canola, and oats, I think, wasn't it? Right. It's not flashing yet, so he's fine. That's a strange one. Hard for you to hear my voice. That's weird. Is anybody else finding it hard to hear me?
No, I can hear you just fine.
Yeah, Dave's pretty loud for me. And my microphone's actually on 100%, so I can't even put it up any higher, so I don't know. Let's see. Let's go to cement and properties. Try that there. Don't know if that's any better. Just did a little bit of a tweak. Yeah. I don't know what it is. Discord, some days it seems really quiet, other days it seems really loud. So I have no idea. So I haven't actually messed around with any of the settings yet. So it's really annoying. what level are you on? See, Dave's on like 0.5%, so or 100, whatever. So let's drop it down a wee bit. Blah, blah. Let's see. So yeah, certain games please do share. List on Underhill Valley when using the weather. We just turns to straw. Okay. Oats, wheat, barley. No, I thought it was, yeah. Actually, I've only literally just added it in today, but obviously none of my crops are actually ready. Be interested to see if you can actually use that on, say, a contract. Might have to do that later on a test map or something. Try that out. But obviously, with the swathing, guys, I would recommend for you guys to download it and try it, especially this add-on, because on Dave's next map, it's actually going to be built in, so you can actually do it. So it might be worth getting used to doing that if you wanted to try it out. But yeah, it's been built into the map, so it's kind of cool. Might not work though if the custom map something crops. A different stream. Okay. Yes. Okay, that goes cool. Cool. I'm shouting a little bit more as well. So oh, it's meant to be swath. Yeah, I kind of figured it. Yeah, I'm just reading out. Right, so Billy, where can I get a link to the Cogent storage? Oh yeah, Surfing's got that. He will grab you the link in just a sec, and obviously anybody who wants it, you're more than welcome to. There's going to be two versions, one for PV Uncharted, Pompey's Edition, and the Revisited. But then there's going to be another version set up for every other map. No, basically hold all your sawmill products, basically, including obviously any of the Platinum DLC stuff. Yeah, I haven't actually got a clue. So from what I understand, so you get a combine. Let me put this on a hard helper. See if we find that. So what I understand, if I come into here a sec, and I'll go into my downloads mods. So, the first thing you need to do is with this guy here, and obviously if you're doing your grains, you can use this header here. And obviously the unfortunate part is it doesn't work with a hired helper, so just bear that in mind. But yeah, you got this guy here, which hooks onto either one of these. Obviously this is for your grains, so it's going to be your oats, your barley, your canola, stuff like that. Obviously on Dave's map I think he's got a couple of others added into that, so just bear that one in mind. This one here is for doing your grass, I believe. But also has a conditioner that can be added into it. Not even sure what the heck that's about, but maybe it sort of makes it kind of like how the bond silage works. Maybe it increases the yield or something. I don't know. But what you'd basically do is set this on. You have to do the work yourself. Is harvest the field. What this will do is it will drop a swath drop on the field itself, and basically it's going to be a mixture of the actual grain itself and the plant that's harvested. Okay. Once you've done the field, what you then want to do, let me come back a sec, is get this mod here. And this is the MacDon pickup header pack, okay? And what this will do is it will pick up those swaths off of the ground and then separate the seed basically from the plant. And what we found out the other day is it will drop the straw for the obviously the barley, the wheat, and any other grain like your oats basically, and it just gives you a better yield, I believe, as well. Doing it that way. Then obviously the nice thing is you can then run through with a baler, pick up the straw, so it's kind of cool. But yeah, I want to try that out at some point. And obviously that does need to be hooked onto a normal combine as well. Right, so there's you. Let me get the potatoes unloaded. But yeah, obviously if you go back to surfing stream from this morning, he'll actually show it off. But yeah, you've also got that grass one where you can cut the grass with it. I'm kind of wondering, can you use a mower with that if you don't want to use the swather there in the same way? There's a question for you. Conditioner is built into the tether, I believe. Okay. Yeah, I'll have a look in the parrots in a minute, see if they've added anything with that. So you optimize those. Yep, that's basically all it is. But from what I understand, you actually get a higher yield with it. So yeah, like Surfing says, 30% bonus yield, as it were. Yes. So if you're on a small field, do a bit of swathing, and you end up with that like a 30% extra. But yeah, I think in real life, what they do is they'll chop it with a swather, and then sort of leave it out just to dry that little bit more. Right. And then obviously get the grain off that way. I put you back up here, didn't I? I did. Dummy. Oops. Wrong one. I want that one. If you use the bushel. Yeah, I don't. Heck, I have enough problems understanding the liters and stuff in the game without having to start adding bushels surfing. Jeez. uh, I ain't no farmer. But yeah, 20% using this swath, or 10% using bushel plus. Okay. So I know that bushel is the right real life measurement that they use in it. But yeah. Yeah, I just stick with the liters. That's fine for me. There we go. So I should be able to go up here and cut down. Hopefully this side of the forestry there. Hey there, Mr. Jeffro. How you doing, bud? Is the new Bell storage locked in Gal DLC? No, it's actually base game, Mr. Cope. It is base game. These are the new ones that came out with the DLC, or just before the DLC. Finer than Frog Fuzz? Good, glad to hear it, bud. I'd be worried if you came in and said something completely different. And obviously, if you can get a shout out for the Mr. Jeffro's crew over there, it'd be much appreciated. Definitely well worth checking the guys out over there. Seems like more work to me. Yeah. Obviously, until I've tried it out myself, yeah. I think it's a little bit extra work. But at the end of the day, if it's going to give you more grain, is it worth doing that extra little step? And obviously, it is going to be something that you have to do yourself or use Courseplay. And do know with the add-on, they've actually stated that using Courseplay can work with it. So it's definitely worth using that if you've got it. Obviously, I'll be just using good old guidance steering to keep good old straight lines. Obviously, I know Surfing Cowboy was using VCA earlier. One thing you would need to do is just obviously shift the lines across, and you can actually have both swaths on one, as it were. All bushel is combined hitch, and it ultimately gives you a boost. Doesn't change from liters to bushels. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have no idea, to be honest, but yeah. Obviously, if you guys are not following the Fab Fam, I know there was a link put in there a minute ago. Yep, make sure to click on the link. Obviously, they've been doing a lot of Fortnite recently, but obviously they do Farm Sim 22 and some other games as well. So definitely go over, check the guys out there. Let's go. One thing I did do is I installed the helper admin mod on here, so I've now got boom harrower harvesting. I also have my wife harvesting. My daughter's in there as well. I've got Dave. I'm not sure if I've got Mr. Reaper yet. I'm sure I added him, but I can't remember. He should be in there. I'm a noob, sorry. There we go, there we go. Yeah, you gotta be polite, Mr. Reaper. No problem. Newbie to FS. Do you ride skateboards? I used to ride surfboards actually, a long time ago. Had a skateboard when I was younger. But yeah, ended up working for a company that actually makes like sporty clothing and stuff. You are okay. Get it taken out. Yeah, and then got into doing kite surfing and stuff like that. So enjoyed it, and unfortunately I haven't been able to do that ever since. Joys of having a family, eh? And obviously, hey there, Viking. I did see you pop in there. Obviously, if you guys are not following Viking streaming, make sure to click on his link, give him a follow as well. Who knows? He may be your next favourite Danish streamer. There we go. There we go. And the only thing I do find with some of these trailers, they drift a little bit, or cause your vehicle to drift a little bit too much. There we go. Yes, and Mr. Viking Streaming is a real life farm. Oh, got it that time. Farmer as well, guys. So, if you've got any questions about any real life farming, he's your man. He's actually got a new job working with big class saddle tracks at the minute, so yay. I think it's officially starting on Monday, so it's kind of cool. Right.
I'm singing.
Yeah, that's me. You got that right, really. Yeah. Can I ask Dave a question? No, never.
You could, but
Of course you can. Does anyone know where in-game files find the colours? Yep. One sec, guys. Let me just show Mr. Cope if I can remember where the heck it is. Right, so you need to go to your FS22 data folder. Obviously, I've got a shortcut because it makes life a little bit easier. And if I remember rightly, it's in your shared folder right there. And then you got your brand colours. And obviously, if you open that up, there is literally all of the current colours being used in game on every piece of equipment. Now, one thing you can do, and this is a nice little hint for you, any modders out there. Obviously, you got one option here. You can take that and use that colour option if you wanted to. But if you wanted to, say, make it slightly darker, what you could actually do is take the value and then start adjusting some of these three numbers. And or I should say four actually, because it's four now. And what that will actually do is it can adjust the colours on how they actually look in game. But yeah, give that a try. And yeah, actually, I did want to look at something while I'm here. Okay, so Wilson trailer only has the white. Okay. But yeah, there you go. That is where it is, Mr. Cope. Where can you find the map? Exclamation mark map. In chat will give you the link for the map there. Did that change over? No, it didn't. Come on. Come on. Stupid thing. I'll do it this way then. Oh yeah. No, so we do have about 9 minutes before we go over and check out what Mr. Dajnat is up to.
Already?
It is. Actually, it's
That should
about
go to 3.
8 minutes now.
Better get my software running.
Yep. See, now normally I'm reminding him every 5 minutes, but yeah. Obviously, one thing, Jim F117, you will need PV Wolf Creek, the map and the mods as well for that, for this map to run. You can use the one that's on the SGA website currently, but I would recommend the mod folder switcher version because obviously that is more up to date. There we go. Oh, this guy fills up far too quickly. Definitely gonna have to make an edit of that thing. So we got Smurf and we got Boomer. There we go. Go unless you are looking to you dim the colours. Yeah, exactly.
Wait. Oh, whoa.
You're right there.
Well, I don't know. Did I just go live? No.
Nothing popping
Hold
up
on.
for me yet.
It's... Oh, boy.
Back. Nope.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know why.
The like button, maybe? Right. I'm just gonna
There
carry
we
on
go.
the side of him for the minute.
Oh, I was checking out some stuff.
Come on, it's not date. Yep, I cannot keep a straight line, that's terrible. Come on, stay in there. It's because I keep looking over to this, to you guys in stream, the chat there. That's why I keep going skew if. I should really use my guidance steer and just keep a straight line. Oh, you're full after all that. Right then, let's take this off. where was I heading for this one? Let me just double check. Field 14 should be Silver Run Market. Okay, so that is literally just down the road here. Right. Billy, I found some floating trees on another major issue. Whereabouts the trees, Jeffro? But yeah, you're more than welcome to message myself or NBC Direct as well if you wanted. If you do find any issues on the map. Obviously, make sure you are up to date as well, because I know that I went through and found a heck of a lot of floating trees, so if there is still any out there, might have just shot past them, so yeah. Mod conflict, restart your save. Serious, not the SGA website, okay. Aye. Right, are you up yet? Let's see. Yes, he is good.
Yes, he is.
Good, good, good. We have just under 4 minutes and we'll be going over to see Mr. Dajnet and see what he's up to today. Looks like a bit more canyon crossing stuff, so yay.
Yay.
Oh, yeah, you know what was it? The brewery, the steel mill, and Piev's, I think it is, near the vehicle shop. I've fixed
Mm-hmm.
those blinking icons. They're no longer showing. I just had
Nice.
to basically group each of the individual markers. So yeah, and then relink them. Because obviously a lot of them were already grouped. So that was what kind of threw me off. I thought, well, they're grouped, so why are they still showing when it's placed? Yeah, so figured that one out last night before going to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Too excited. Put some peep in your steps. Yeah. Right, so 2 minutes. So we're going to be going over there in just a couple of minutes. But yeah, I've got a busy old weekend ahead. Doing a bit of modding. Obviously, getting, like I mentioned earlier, some animal pens. Obviously, trying to sort out some decals onto the new trailers or harvester trailers. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be busy. And at some point, get back on those productions for you guys. Right, so if anybody wants to pop to the bathroom, go for it now, because I am going to be raiding over to Mr. Dajnet in just a minute. Let me go to the ending screen. Oh, I forgot that one. There we go. I'm just going to save my game quickly, because obviously I don't want you guys to miss anything out.
Oh, you won't miss.
Roll those good old credits, and I can jump into that screen there. Obviously, a big, huge thank you, first of all, to Mr. Daj L. Crew for raiding first thing with a party of 38. Much appreciated. Obviously, thank you for all the follows. Obviously, thank you to Tosk and KTX Gaming for the bits. Much appreciated. And obviously, a big thank you to everyone for coming out, especially the moderators like Mr. Reaper. It's very unusual to see you guys. Or you in chat anyway. Obviously Viking, T Miller earlier, Surfing Cowboy Gaming, Mr. Dave as well, thinking about it. There. Let me find Dave on the list. DAJNED. There he is. So obviously, have a great weekend, guys. Let's go see what
Have a
Mr.
good one.
Dave's
See you
up
soon.
to. Is it going to work? Is it going to? Come on, behave. Come on. Come on. You just rated
Better.
DashNet. Did that go
You're gonna
through?
be late.
Did that go through? Because I have no idea.
I still have it up on
Oh, you
yours.
stupid frickin' thing. What are you up with?
9, 8,
Come on.
7. Oh,
Nope, it's not allowing me to raid you for some reason. Let me cancel that a sec. And do it the old fashioned way, hey? Slash raid.
hi everybody. As usual, we're waiting for Billy. One of these days he'll actually have the raid over here before I start,
Yes,
so
well,
he's
I was hoping to do that, but for some weird
yeah.
reason, it's not allowing me to actually let the raid go through. It's actually now saying you already raided in progress. It's like, what the heck?
Well,
It
late as
make
always. That's right, Gamer Paul.
Yeah,
Good
I'm
morning, Optics.
sorry.
How you doing? Odin, good morning.
I am
Right now
so
I am
sorry.
painting some more farmlands, as you can see. Dividing up some farm little by little. I'm going to be doing another 10 of them. Well, I'm up to.
Oh, finally. There we go.